2025, the year scientists, specifically the climate movement, Science Rebellion, and the IPCC, stated that by year 2025, global emissions would start to peak. Year by year, as that milestone approaches, Rose Abramoff stated that, now that we're sort of a growing movement, I think we'll probably see increasing rates of actions happening all over the world. I think you'll be seeing a steady smattering, hopefully a slowly growing groundswell of action as the clock ticks down to 2025. Climate change has impacted our environment drastically. Lush mountains slowly wither. The sea level continuously rises. Glaciers slowly thaw out as the temperature increases. Climate change has resulted in increased heat, drought, and pest outbreaks. As a result of these changes, wildfires have become more frequent and devastating. The warmer climate has also restricted water supplies, diminished agricultural production, and prompt heat-related health effects in cities. Climate change. What is climate change? Is it just a weather condition that is changing, or something more serious than that? Have you ever heard of the greenhouse effect? Well, it is a primary factor for climate change. It is a phenomenon called the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a process that occurs when an energy's planet-host star goes through its atmosphere and hits the planet's surface. But the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere prevent some of the heat from returning directly into space, resulting in a warmer planet. So basically, the greenhouse effect acts like the glass wall of a greenhouse, hence the name greenhouse gases. Without the greenhouse effect, temperatures would drop to as low as negative 18 degrees Celsius, too cold to sustain life here on Earth. However, human activities are altering the Earth's natural greenhouse effect by dramatically increasing the output of greenhouse gases. Humans have been emitting more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere since the Industrial Revolution. Along with the greenhouse gases are the fossil fuels, coal, oil, and gas, which are by far the most significant contributors to global climate change, accounting for more than 75% of the world greenhouse gas emissions and 90% of the carbon dioxide emissions. Companies such as Peabody Energy, Consol Energy, and Duke Energy, to name a few, usually use these fossil fuels to run their big factories. So what are fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are composed of decaying plants and animals. These fuels are present in the Earth's crust and include carbon and hydrogen, which may be burnt for energy. Fossil fuels include coal, oil, and natural gas. Unfortunately, fossil fuels are non-renewable resources, and waiting for years for new coal, oil, and natural gas resources to emerge is not an option. Are we contributors to climate change? Definitely. How? Do you even know that even daily activities such as burning trash in your backyard can cause damage to our environment by releasing toxic chemicals that pollute our air? Guilty, You may wonder how something as small as this becomes a factor to climate change. Well, the toxic chemicals released during burning include nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, volatile organic chemicals or VOCs, and polycyclic organic matter or POMs. Even something as little as this contributed to the rapid increase of the world's temperature, slowly changing the world around us. So, do we still have a chance? Yes, there are a lot of ways to help prevent climate change. For example, instead of burning trash, why not compost or recycle for a change? Waste segregation is also another way to help our environment. It minimizes the quantity of garbage that ends up in landfills, taking up less room. When hazardous waste is segregated and processed properly, air and water pollution can be minimized. Waste must be processed in separate containers so that it may be properly disposed of. Using water efficiently can also be a lot of help, as it takes lots of energy to pump, heat, and treat. So, saving water reduces greenhouse gas emission. The same can be applied to using electricity effectively, as it reduces the demand for fossil fuels, and in return, it lowers the levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. To sum everything up, climate change is the most serious concern our planet is facing nowadays. Global warming is becoming worse day by day. If we don't stop it as quickly as possible, our world will suffer. We will suffer the consequences and learn our lesson the hard way. Remember, people, this planet is the only habitable planet in this solar system, and who knows, maybe in the entire universe. Let us take immediate action to combat climate change and save Mother Earth before it's too late. We can do this for mankind and for everyone and for everything that this planet can have. Hand in hand, let us stop climate change.